Okay, so in the past few streams that I've done, I have not actually beaten Crescendo. I've just done it and then immediately stopped. Well, I have beaten it several times. In fact, if we check up on the leaderboard and check wins, 20. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial, but just to be more advanced here, I'm going to give you a strategic solo tutorial on how you can do this perfectly in solo mode, which is, you might get S+. I'm not sure. You just gotta have enough battle points. Traps do not count as deaths. However, arrows in the lower sanctum do count as deaths, and friendly fire also does count as deaths. So if you friendly fire someone, then you will not get S+. So please keep that in mind. You can only have one death, and that's it. And one last thing that you need for S+ as a requirement, you also need about 150,000 battle points or 200,000. So it's either one of those, I'm not really sure. Then you will get one of these three things: the tux, the medallion, or the cape. So that's the S+ set. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get it. And I'm also going to be showing you the good things to be looking after in this set. Like, just be wise with saving up. So we're just going to get straight into the tutorial. I'm going to put little links into the description of where every level is, so if you have a problem with a certain level, it's in the description. So, thank you, and let's get into it. Okay. Okay, so coming up, you're solo, so you get all the weapons to yourself. That's a good benefit. Throw the plates at each other, you're going to want some silver. That's something I recommend. Grab 2 shovels. They have longer durability and I think more damage, but I'm not sure. Then just clonk them upside the head. Easy. Fun fact, this is from Island of the Lost Skulls, just a little Easter egg they put in. So you want to let the bats come over here. Also be very careful over here. This maid can indeed shoot you when she's spying like that, so you can just do that. Okay, over here you're gonna have a few bats and a mate on the left. You wanna drop the bones because they can fly over that cardboard. Okay, you want to get rid of this. Then 4 pumpkins are going to spawn right here. You want to kill them. Then 2 more after them. Fun thing, actually, if you like swing your shovel at a maid's bone, like if they throw a bone at you, you can swing and it will crack the bone. You can't just like do this, it has to be a swing. Now you want to dodge all them bones. Here, pin down. And that's done with part 1. Okay, you always want to pop a blender on your back, whip on the side, open up all the chests, make sure you get something nice. Hey, that almost rhymed. Wouldn't really call them nice and, you know, side rhyming, but someone else might disagree. They sound like they rhyme. Okay, another thing you can do here is To bring the maid closer to you, to hit them easier, you can pull this down. Now there's going to be a few swooping bats here. The best thing to do with bats is to just dodge their attacks and try and hit them with either a melee weapon or your only unlimited weapon, which is the whip. Pumpkins can hit you through most walls, so I would be careful. Also, you can still fight with the sticks of weapons, but it's very buggy and doesn't do a lot of damage, so I would only do that if you absolutely need to. So you want to climb up on this hedge, whip them, whip them good. Now there's going to be another one over here. Now I know I never climbed up on the thing, but you want to always go for that one first, so you don't get hit while you're trying to brutally murder some skeletons. Okay, there's going to be some bats here. You want to hit them as soon as they spawn. And boom. They're dead. Let's go. Okay. Fun fact, you can actually go on top as well. Glitch walk into the seat. And please, enjoy the ride. Hit the whip. Okay, so what you want to do here. Now, other people may have different strategies. What the? Mom, you can't pause this game. Okay, whatever. Just, sorry about that. Okay. You want to let them get close to you, because the closer they are, the more shots from the blunderbuss actually end up hitting them, which is the more damage deals, so. Can't let them get too close to you, because if you want to flex that much, you're probably going to die. Unless you're actually, like, good, and you're not just trying to be a flexer and trying to be annoying. So next, bat is going to spawn over here. 2, actually. 2 on both sides. I don't know. So despawns and traps don't count. Arrows, friendly fire, and of course deaths do count. So you want to always be looking on both sides in this level. I have found that it is way harder with more than one person, because then everyone has to be assigned a secret strategy, and then, like, you'll be on this side, and you'll think, hey, they have it handled on the other side, but then they won't have it handled, and then a bat that they were assigned to kill will kill you, and it will be a big, big pain. That's happened to me several times in the past, and I don't like any single one of the times. Okay, so next we're going to have some swoopers over here. You can just really easily whip both of them, because they're going to spawn very close to each other. Now, the whip, the bats that spawn over here have a slight chance of getting stuck by the fan or the tree, and that'll just ruin your entire game. So there's a little barrel dog that's going to spawn over here. You want to take care of this before the bats, because if they get stuck like they are right now, then they won't really be able to kill you. Yep, they're done for. Oh, no, not anymore. Okay, now hold everything you got here. Okay, now as you see on this level, there's a really good strategy. Chests can spawn inside of the dead carriages or right over there, so grab the chests. Grab this. Use one shot to shoot this musketeer. One for that one. And one for that one. You want to kill one of these before the other one spawns, so one doesn't catch you by surprise. Wolves will spawn over here, so you want to be careful for them. Don't let them get too close to you when you're trying to kill them with the whip, because the whip will take a while to crash out. A few chests back here. Another thing you can do with this, flip it sideways. It reloads. That's very useful. It has 8 shots in Crescendo, even though it has like 2 shots in Island of Lost Skulls, or 3. Wait, no, it's 2. Now there's going to be a musketeer spawning there as well. You're going to want to go over here and try and avoid the musketeer shots as well. There's going to be one on this side of the wall and the other side. This is the best place to be in this entire quest, right behind that wall, and when they arm their gun is when you want to hide. They die from 2 hits of almost any weapon. Now you want to get down. Now you want to duck. Nothing can hit you in this area right here unless it's like a barrel dog or a pumpkin, and that's only if they get too close. As well as right here. Let this one. Now there's a small chance that there will be a pumpkin spawn point glitch where they spawn behind this gate. It is a small chance of that glitch, however, it is very, very dangerous, as that glitch can literally cause your entire game to be just completely ruined and not able to be finished, and that always sucks. So how you know if that happened is if this little music that you hear, this little that's how you know if it broke. So you don't want that to happen, so please do be careful about that. So here's another thing. Here's a trick that many people have found useful with the whip. So hold the whip with your non-dominant hand. I'm left-handed. So hold it with your non-dominant hand sideways and whip it in your non-dominant side. Everyone has said that this is the best little spot. The longer the whip, beautiful. And also, the longer you let the little tip crack out, the better the thing. If you crack it out and press trigger, it explodes. If you crack it out and then flick your wrist back, it explodes. If you just crack it out but then don't do anything, it just eventually comes back. So that's some tips about the whip. Check this baby up. Save one for this guy. Let this guy arm his gun. Save one for him. Hey, sorry, are you guys missing out? Okay, so the next they're gonna spawn here. Let this guy work himself out. Duck down here, maybe land a few shots on him if you can. Fun fact, this guy's wearing an outfit from Crimson Cauldron.
Yeah, I know.
Now there's also going to be a maid there, as well as a swooper there that will very commonly get stuck. Like I said, many people agree that the best thing to do is always that. So, save a blunderbuss from the start, and then use it to shoot these guys. Now, they can actually shoot over that fence sometimes if they're up the stairs enough, so I would be careful. Boom. Now it gets complicated. Okay. So that was real nice. Here's another thing, really good to know. This can just be reloaded by the side as well as this. And this can as well. However, don't waste your time with it as it doesn't need to be reloaded. You don't need to pull the tab back. It just can shoot on its own.
How? Tell me where you got it.
Okay, next we have this level.
No, don't give him a detail. Like, just tell us where we got it.
And also, this quest is long, but not as long as you'd think it to be. If you're doing a full solo run as fast as you possibly can, then you can do it in around 15 minutes if you're lucky. Takes about as much time as Island of the Lost Skulls, but a little bit more. Now, open up.
You got mega stones off of killing the Zubat?
There's whips here if you don't have one. Chest can spawn there. What the? What?
How?